these two screws as well, and basically the DVD drive is ready to come out. What we're doing today is we're going to clean the Blu-ray lens that's in the DVD drive. These PlayStation 3s actually have two lenses, a standard lens which plays regular DVDs, and then it also has a Blu-ray lens. And basically what we're going to do today is try to clean the Blu-ray lens because it's no longer playing games and Blu-ray discs. So if that doesn't work, then we'll probably go ahead and just replace the lens or the whole entire drive itself. So anyways, that's just to get you caught up to speed. Basically I think, let's see, did I leave anything out? No, I think that's good for now. There's probably a couple other screws I've taken out along the way. These two, which are for this piece, it was in the back, it sits back here. I'll show you that there. Outside of that, there's a couple more screws here, but you'll figure it out along the way. It's pretty easy. These silver screws actually were on the top of the DVD case. You can see those; they were right here in these three spots. So, anyways, I'll come back as soon as I have the DVD drive taken apart, and we'll continue. Okay, we're back. DVD drive is now the case for the DVD drive has been removed. There's two pieces. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Basically, I had to take out a few more screws to get there. Interesting thing with this one is didn't check before I took it apart, but I noticed there's a game in the drive. So if you run into the same issue where a game was still in the drive, you can manually release it by turning this gear right here. And this will automatically open it, and the game, you can see, is coming out. And this will be obviously necessary, otherwise you won't be able to see the eye so that you can clean it. So anyways, we'll be back in just a moment. Once you have the case open on the DVD drive, we're going to want to work with this side here. We're going to work on taking this chip off, which there's actually four connections here that you have to pull off. And be careful about this bottom one. There's actually a little flap that you have to lift up to release that one. The other three actually just pull out straight. Once we do that, the next step that we're going to do is remove these four big screws right here in these corners. Okay, now since you've seen the pieces now removed, you can look right here and you can see a little bit of, not sure what that is, but we're going to get that off of there here, and then we're going to take a Q-tip with alcohol and we're going to clean, go ahead and clean both of the lenses. There's a standard lens and a Blu-ray lens. As long as the Blu-ray laser inside that lens is still good, after we clean it, it should work again. However, if it's not, we can either replace this piece, which looks like you can get for about $50, or we can also just replace the entire drive, which obviously will cost a little bit more than that. Probably looking at around $60, $70 to replace the drive. That's the cost of the part. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning this, and then after I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and put it back together, and then we'll see the finished result. Okay, with rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip, we got what looked like peanut butter off there beside the Blu-ray lens. Hopefully that'll help with helping it to work. I also went ahead and cleaned both lenses with the rubbing alcohol and the Q-tip. So as soon as we get it back together, we'll be right back to see what the results are. Thank you. Okay, as you can see, the PS3 is put all back together. I've got it turned on already. I apologize for not showing you that it did not play the games and other Blu-ray discs before I started working on it. This is my first video for YouTube, so I apologize about that. But however, I'm going to go ahead and insert a game disc now. And it appears to be reading just fine now. We'll make sure the game comes up here first. But it looked like it did read it. That was further than I got before. Yep, there it is. That concludes this video. As always, before you work on any electronics, make sure that you always unplug the device, and if it has a battery, make sure you remove that as well before you start working on it. If you have any questions, you can feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to reply to you. The torque set that we used, we actually just purchased. I believe it was at AutoZone. But there's several places I'm sure you can get those at. Besides that, we used a small Phillips jeweler screwdriver and a regular Phillips screwdriver. So like I said, if you got any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you.